Good morning. Yes, indeed. We have our bib wearer here. We are number 144. We will probably be the last ones to pop back in again, but we're out. A gorgeous day. Got some good wind. Happy Memorial Day weekend. It is Saturday, 23rd. And couldn't ask for a better day for a walk like this. All those people up there running, that is not me. We're gonna do our best to walk it. And hello, how are ya? I only had one small clip for my hair, and now my hair is gonna look like a hot mess because I need to get most of it behind me. How are you today? How are things going for you? How was Friday night? Do anything exciting? Go anywhere? I did not. Not at all. I cleaned my house, did all the laundry, took a shower, washed and dried my hair, and then went and taught my class and came home. And my sister called. She wanted to pop over and walk the doggies. So she brought her dogs and we did the 1.0. We went around the trail. Got all that in before, well, I want to say before the sunset, but by the time we made it back to the house, it was dark. And I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to be on that trail once it gets dark, because in the daylight, coyotes are there. And she's like, well, we've got a pack. And I said, they've got a bigger pack and they're meaner, I think. And I don't want to test it out. She's like, I know. So, got up this morning, got ready, and we are on our 5K to benefit the Warrior Healing Center. Come on, girl. It is a walk run. As I stated, I will not be running. However, we'll get a good walk in. And it doesn't matter if we finish dead last or not, as long as we finish. And we will. Barring any unforeseen circumstances. So, and it's a nice time to pause and reflect. Talked about it a little bit yesterday, about all the people that gave their lives in the service of our country, fighting for the freedoms we have. Like, I have the choice right now to do this walk or not. I have a choice, so long as I can afford it, to buy whatever home, wherever I want. I have a choice to do and be whatever I want to do and be. Right? Nobody's sitting there telling me that I have to be a factory worker or that I have to be a doctor or a lawyer. I mean, if your parents are telling you that, that's still your choice. But I don't have a government or a government entity telling me that this is what I have to do when I have to do it and the way I have to do it. I have the freedom to go to the grocery store and buy whatever I want in pretty much whatever quantity I want. Unless we, of course, have a shortage on something, you know, if there are, you know, in hurricane season, they may limit the number of bleach or water or what have you that we buy. She has to stop to go potty. All right. And we can travel about our country unhampered for the most part, right? We can go from one state to the other without having to show papers, take our passports, whatever. Come on, girl. So those freedoms, they didn't just come. They were fought for. And they continue to be fought for. Sometimes against foreign entities and sometimes against domestic. But it's a continuing fight. And in that fight, some people have lost their lives. And that's what today's about. So, and Veterans Day, thanks everybody that served, not just people that have lost their lives. But today is specifically for those that made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. And things we take for granted. We can turn on a tap and get water. We flip a switch and get electric. And we pitch a fit when any one of those things doesn't work. And rightfully so. I mean, we pay for it. Right? I'm well aware that we pay for it. Electric here in South Florida, or in Southeast Arizona, not cheap. It is probably my biggest bitch about this area is the cost of electric. At my studio, and if you've ever, doesn't matter if you've been to this studio or you've been to the studio in South Florida, but you know, I barely use electricity. If I use lighting, it's ambient lighting. I don't use overhead lighting. I seldom run the air conditioner. And my electric bill here averages $100. And I just didn't understand it. Especially when there's a couple of days a week where there's zero electricity being used because I don't have anybody showing up for class. So, you know, like on a Tuesday, nothing in the morning, only the one class in the evening. Thursdays, hit or miss if I get anybody showing up in the morning. Come on, girl. So, and then to see, you know, $100, $130 bill, I'm like, what the hell? So I did look at it, and right off the bat, over $25 for, I can't remember what kind of fee they call it, but I questioned it. I'm like, oh, well, because you can flip the switch and get electric, that's what that fee is for. And then there's another fee that's almost $25. I don't remember what it is. And here in Sierra Vista, that's an electric co-op. So supposedly we consumers are shareholders in this electric. Not that we get anything out of it, so I'm not quite sure what that means, but anyway, the electric here is my really only bitch. And my water, well, I don't have a water heater really at the studio. There's one there, but what do I need hot water for? Nothing. So I don't have it on. So my gas, but that's gas, not electric. And I do have a gas bill too, but the gas bill, I think the gas runs the heat and the hot water. So come on, girl. Come on, we're not stopping. This is a big exercise walk. Sorry. I know. Oh well. One of the pins came off of her bib. We will stop at about a halfway point just to give her water. Come on. I know it's all kinds of new smells, but this isn't a smell walk. So anyway, I get sidetracked on the electric. But however, circling back, I have the freedom to bitch about this without the fear of prosecution. And those are important freedoms. And those are freedoms that we should hold dear. We don't know life any different, right? So we take these things for granted. We don't know any different. I was born into this. But there are people like my husband, people like my sister, my father, that served in the armed forces. My dad, 22 years. My husband, 20. All my husbands were in the Navy. So the other two served as well. My sister, I can't remember how many years she did in service, and then she got out and did government service. So she still worked for the government. She still served us. She still protected our freedoms. And she is still doing that to this day. We were talking last night. Another 2 years, she will have 30 years of government service. Crazy. She's not that old. I don't understand. She must have come out of the womb and gone straight to work. And I, for one, appreciate all that everybody does. And those that gave their lives, just a special thank you. I'm out here doing this walk today to help raise money for the Warrior Healing Center, because here in Sierra Vista they do an awful lot for veterans, and I would love to make sure that they continue. So I do my part, however small it might be. Do these walks, I donate the money, and then I turn up. So, and I teach chair yoga for them. And I have a class at my studio Wednesdays at 3:30 for veterans, first responders, active duty, and their family members. Good morning. Thank you. So I also teach on base every Monday from 12 to 1. So, I do what I can to give back. I do what I can to show my appreciation, and in the process, hope that it's very helpful. All right. We're not quite to the halfway point, I don't believe, but we're getting there. I can see it, and I'll check back in with you in a little while. Alrighty, made the turn, heading back towards Warrior Healing Center, but I don't think we're even at a halfway point, which is fine. I am dead last. And I was thinking about that. Oh my gosh, I thought I walked faster than this, but I guess I don't. And I can be okay with that. I'm not doing a Sunday stroll. I'm also not going to run. And even the other couple that's walking are pretty far ahead of me. I can see them, but they're far ahead. And then I'm telling myself, one, this isn't a competition. Two, it's not what it's about, right? It's about showing up. It's about representing. And I'm representing myself in the best light that I can. And I can be okay with that. So obviously, I'm not walking as fast as I thought. Although I'll tell you, I feel like I'm walking pretty fast. But everybody else is doing better than I. And again, reminding myself, not a race, I'm not getting paid for this. Actually, I'm paying for this, so I'll enjoy my walk. And that's okay. If I'm doing the best I can in the moment, that's okay. And what more can we ask of anybody? I know a lot of times, I've heard it said, I've had it said to me, you know, I'll sit there and I'll say, I'm doing my best. And, you know, they'll be like, well, do better. Well, if this is my best and it's not good enough, then it's not good enough for you. It'll have to be good enough for me right now. And it is what it is. So, as long as you're giving it your all, you're showing up, keeping my word. I could have very easily, and I mean easily, had paid my $25 3 months ago and not shown up this morning. Stayed in bed. For whatever reason, I didn't fall asleep until 2 o'clock this morning, and then I was up at 6. So 4 hours of sleep. Could have stayed in bed for another couple hours, sure. I would have missed my race start, and wouldn't have been that person of my word. My word is that I'll show up. Word is that I'm going to support. The word is I'll do my personal best in this moment, on this day. And I did that, or I'm doing that. It's not over yet. Still have quite a ways to go. Although what I feel bad about, and sorry, Eric, is, you know, when you're last, somebody's waiting there for that last person to walk across the line. So 1, thank you all. 2, sorry. You okay, girl? She made a funny noise. Good morning. Right now there's also a thing called the Summit Challenge. You can do 1, 2, or 3 summits. I don't think it's a hike, but it might be a bike ride. I don't know. But basically 3 mountain ranges. So there are people out doing that. Thought about that, just doing one. But I don't know what that one is. So what I'll have to do is look and see what mountains they're talking about. And then maybe see if, do it on my own and see if I could do it. Oh, and shout out to Warrior Healing Center. The signs are much better on this one than they were the second one. The sign is hilarious. Yes, turn this way. Hilarious. So, my little girl, there's a car. Come on. A little rocky over here. So, just gotta watch where I'm going. Sorry. Not being rude, not looking at you. Just making sure that you don't see me fall and become a bloody mess. That'll be trauma that some of you just don't need. But then maybe the video would go viral and No, I'm not planning any of that nonsense. Don't worry. You are getting an authentic me. You're getting everything unfiltered, fairly unedited. Bloopers, mistakes, all that nonsense is going to stay in. I'll have the time to figure out how to cut out those little bits. So when I get tongue-tied or I forget a word, it's there. And the only little bits that you'll catch are when I piece these videos together. So that's that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on and talk about just showing up, doing your best. And again, sorry, Eric, you guys have to wait on me. I know, I don't even see the people in front of me anymore. But I'm keeping going. And Pyaar is acting like she's ready to stop. And I will have to, of course, honor her. I would keep going. I may slow down, but girl will sploot. So we will get there. And I will check back in with you. Thanks for watching. I'm checking back in. I'm just thanking you now for watching. All right, we had to take a water break. Little Miss Pyaar needed to drink. She's going strong. Oh, I say that as she slows down. She's going strong. She's doing good. We hit this one turn and the lady at the checkpoint says, she's wearing the bib. I said, yeah, 144. So she radios in. I said, I'm your last one, don't worry, and I'm sorry. And then Eric was on the radio, and I heard him say, is it a little black lab? And the lady's like, yeah, because I know just who it is. I said, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, man. All right, we're doing our best. But as I'm doing this walk, and I do enjoy walking alone. I'm talking to you, so I'm not really alone. But when I hike, I like to hike alone. When I walk, I do like to walk alone. So it gives me a lot of time to just kind of go inside. And as I'm kind of feeling bad about being the last one and making these people wait for me, which I mean, they don't have to wait. You guys can go. Now I tell you. Anyway, I'm thinking that I'm slowing down intentionally in life in general. And a little crooked. I think in general, as we get a little bit older, that we do slow down. I remember 20s, 30s, everything was fast. I mean, speed walking everywhere, all the time. And now I'm not in such a rush. Still have a lot to do. Still shit to get done. Still same, if not more, demands on me as an individual, on my time. Probably more now than there were then. And come on, girl. But I'm intentionally slowing down. Kind of catching things as they go. The dirt bikes. It is a nice day. So, and I mean, I'm not slowing down intentionally to make all these people wait for me. I mean, just in life, I'm like, why? In general in life. Why am I gonna rush? I still have hustle. still work my ass off, you know, still do everything I can to better myself and better my immediate world and circle. But I just don't know. I don't feel that need, I guess, to, oh, we're on the wrong side of the street. I see somebody up there. They're like, hurry up, I'm sure. Another checkpoint. But I know sometimes I'll get behind somebody that's walking, in general walking, and be like, oh, they're going so slow. 144. That's okay, it's 144.
Another water now?
No, we're good.
You got to cross again.
Oh, okay.
I tell you just get over here.
Oh, okay.
And
No.
then right on San Luis.
Yes, got it. Thank you. Sorry to make you guys wait for me. So the lady was on the opposite side of the street, so I crossed over, and she's like, no, you didn't have to cross. Oh boy, they're announcing people as they come in. Oh, we're gonna be last. It's okay. I need to get over that in my own head. Anyway, I'm saying, you know, get behind somebody that's walking slower than me, or somebody that's driving slower than you, right? At least go the speed limit, guys. I'd ask that. But just, I don't know. I'm taking the time, I guess, to appreciate everything that's in front of me, because we miss so much when we're rushing, which I know I've said that before. We're nearing our next turn. Oh, somebody's doing something with their wall. Looks like they might be building it back up. Speaking of walls, now I don't know when my guy's coming out. He was supposed to be out this week and he wasn't. I have no idea. I just know that it'll get done. It'll get done right. And not everybody works my timetable, which I guess turns around and circles back what I was saying about slowing down. I don't know. I'm gonna slow down. Don't be in such a rush. All right. Well, trying not to go any slower than absolutely possible. So I'm gonna go ahead, get these last couple blocks, well, more than a couple blocks, last maybe quarter mile, taken care of. Oh, there's a ball. I'm gonna assume this ball belongs to whomever's on the other side of that fence. So I threw it back. All right. There's somebody waiting at the next corner. I think that's Eric. I will talk to you guys soon. Probably check in with you as we're finishing up. Alrighty. We made it. We finished. Yes, we were the absolute last ones. And everybody was just so kind about it. And I said, I'm sorry to make you, to this one lady, I said, I'm sorry to make you wait for us. And I said, I know we're dead last. She goes, well, you were actually third with the dogs, though. She looks at me and smiles. She goes, we had 3 dogs. So, everybody was very kind. Everybody was very encouraging. It was all wonderful. So now, on my way home, I had to go ahead and change and get with Missy and head into Tucson. She's got stuff to return at the outlet mall. I, of course, will pop into Coach. And then we're going to do Costco, and she wants to look for a rug and a chair. So we'll see what she finds. I'm going to clean out the back of the car so that if we have luck, we can bring whatever it is home with us. And we won't have any worries about fitting it in. All right, so that was our morning check-in. And I thank you very much for joining me, and I thank you for walking with me. It was good to have company. And I hope you have an amazing Saturday. We will do a Sunday evening check-in. Jeffrey will be home tomorrow night at some point. So I imagine he'll be home a little early-ish. And and we'll check in. We'll hear all about his time at his convention. And I'll check in, tell you what kind of great stuff we found while we were out and about today. And I hope you have an amazing day, a wonderful weekend, and make the most of it. Get out, do something, get off the couch, out of your chair, out of the house. Just do something outside. All right? And I'll see you very soon. Have a great day.